How's it going, guys, and welcome back. In this video we're going to be checking out how we can heal the dragon rot disease in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. First of all, a very quick overview of exactly what dragon rot does and how it affects your gameplay. So it's a new mechanic introduced into Sekiro, which the more you die, the more of these rot essences you collect. These rot essences represent some of the NPCs that have been affected by the dragon rot. The more you die and use the young lord's power to revive and come back to life, more people throughout the world get affected by the dragon rot as a secondary effect. So you may be asking yourself, why exactly should we care and how does this affect your gameplay? Well, there's a mechanic in Sekiro called Unseen Aid, as we can see down here, with a percentage. This percentage indicates the chances you have of not losing anything upon death, and the more rot essence you have, the more NPCs affected by the dragon rot, the lower this percentage gets, and the less chance you have of getting Unseen Aid when you respawn. So if this is a mechanic you're interested in, let's jump into how we can actually heal the dragon rot. It's pretty straightforward. Once a few of the characters have been affected and we come back here to the temple, we'll notice that Emma is speaking to the Sculptor, and if we talk to her, we'll find out that she's collecting a blood sample from the Sculptor as he has dragon rot to try and find a cure. And she'll mention to you that if throughout your travels you come across any other NPC with dragon rot, that you could collect a blood sample and bring it back to her to help the research. So after you've seen this conversation, you can go to one of the other characters affected by dragon rot. One of the first characters you encounter that gets affected by dragon rot is going to be the merchant in the Ashina outskirts at the top of the mountain in the tent. So once we've had this conversation with Emma and he has been affected by the dragon rot, which is pretty likely if you've died a few times in the game, if we go and speak to him, we'll be able to collect a blood sample from him. And once we have this blood sample, we simply go back to the temple, speak to Emma and hand in the blood sample, and she'll say that next time we speak to her, she'll found some sort of advancement in the cure. So all we need to do is travel to any of the other idols, and the next time we come back and speak with Emma, we'll get the recovery charm as well as a dragon's blood droplet. Once we have these two items, we can go to any of the idol statues, and when we sit down, we'll notice we have a new option to heal the dragon rot disease. This will consume the dragon's blood droplet, so these are consumables and they are limited in the game as far as we know so far. You can get a couple from some of the merchants, for example the one just above the first boss fight. There's a merchant up here in this tent, he will sell you at least 2. The merchant in Ashina Castle will also sell you a couple, but they are pretty limited early on in the game at least, so be pretty sparingly of when you actually use these. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Once you've healed this, you'll notice that all the NPCs are back at full health. You'll lose all the rot essences in your inventory. So I hope you did find this video helpful, guys. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we'll see you next time.